welcome to another edition of Korok's Corner. Today I'm in Everquest 2 on one of my high-level characters, Cordero. Today I thought it would be kind of nice to kind of give you guys a tour of my guild hall. I'm quite proud of it. Now, in most MMOs, some MMOs allow you to purchase guild halls for your guild mates where everybody can collaborate into one area and prepare for raids and buy supplies or do whatever needs to be done, crafting wise, etc. So I thought I'd give you a grand tour of NightStalker Guild Hall. Keynote's Tier 4. And it's NightStalker Guild Hall right there. I'm quite proud of it. I enjoy decorating in game. It's one of my pastimes that I enjoy so much. And this is my guild hall. So here, sort of a misty walkway here. And here is the grounds area here. And this is a statue of Anubis. Well, Anubis to me. But there we go. And as you can see, this is the entranceway. Over here, I have all the trophy heads that I still have more trophy heads in my moving crate, but these are a few right now that I have placed. These are epic mobs that you have to beat as a guild and as a group to be able to, or doing raids, to be able to get their heads as a trophy to show of your, your awesomeness. Sorry, I can't speak today. Right here is my travel area here, and this is where I can go to anywhere in Kinos, and I'm quite proud of that. We'll make it a quick tour. Right over here, you will find that we have my fish tanks, my own design. I created this within game using crafted materials and a few odds and ends from different zones throughout the game, and these are my fish tanks, and I try to make them as realistic as possible. I even have little fish and little crabs in there too. And as you can see, I've got more guild hall trophy heads in the fire pits. I think it looks ominous, so I kind of like that. And here's the other side of my aquariums. There you go. And this is the outside playable area. This is where you can talk and get a speed buff for your mount. And these are just a little of the mounts throughout the game, a small collection. Not my full collection, but enough to kind of show you what I've done. And there we go. Now we have a teleportation area right over here, and we'll just step on it right here, and we can go to the vendor banker crafting area. So just click on that, click OK, and as you see, it teleports us directly to our known location. Now in this area I have everything kind of grouped up together, sort of made it as simple as possible, not too cluttered, and I just made it as simplistic as can be. This is the public library right down in this area, and somebody has joined the channel. Hello, how are you today? So we're going to go over here, and as you can see, we have a mailbox here, we have a vendor right here, and kind of like a little prize here, a little jester from Bristlebane. Over in this room right here is the banker broker area, export community trader, everything throughout here, so you can like do merchandising trades and that throughout the Norath. These are collection boxes that you can have like collectibles, books, things, etc. that you can place in there for other guildies. Sort of everything in one-stop shop. Now over here, this is my pride and joy. This is what I enjoy doing within game. Right here is my crafting area. I have every single crafting amenity in game, along with every trade skill table for every class of artisan out there at the present given time. As you can see over here, I have all of the crafter cloaks except for a few of them. I'm working diligently getting all my crafters up to get their epic crafting cloak. And I've got gathers over here that will mine Norath for things that I need for crafting, and I send them out. They return every 2 hours. You got to make sure that you send them back. Here we have a recipe merchant, and we also have a fuel merchant. These two are very important because you're going to be using them quite a lot. Now down over here is a harvesting box, and if you double click this, it'll show you everything that we've been collecting throughout and shoving into the box for crafting. And I've got quite a sizable chunk of items in there, more than I actually need for a single person in my guild. So something I always like use my other crafters for, that they always have what they need. Now if I go down over here, this is basically where I put odds and ends, things that I've won throughout game, heritage quests, etc. This is sort of a little small area here. A little pet dragon and a froggy, one of my favorites. If you walk down here through these quarters here, this is basically my rec room, where I have all my paintings and that I got within game through the Legends of Norath. And this wall here is my trophy wall, where I have all my weapons and shields from doing lore and legend collection quests. And I think I did a decent job kind of making it look really good. I do try to make sure that I have things laid out decorated wise that is pleasing to at least my eye. I don't know what that would be to others, but as you can see, I've got more paintings all throughout here. Each painting is different. I try to make sure that I didn't have any duplicates in here. And I'm working on the rooms in here. This is a pretty big guild hall, actually. I've got to work on a few extra rooms in here and kind of get them set, but it takes time. It's a process. So we're going to go here and step on the teleportation pad. Now we're going to go to, let me see here. We're going to go to the throne room. Right here in this area, this is basically the throne area where Antonio Bell presides. And we all have mass here. You can see I have all the benches, kind of like a church in here, and a red carpet dangling through. And this is one thing I do enjoy as well. So if I take the teleportation pad here again, I can go to the Toad's Bar and Grill. This is one of my favorites, actually. I enjoy customizing kitchens and toiletries in a way, but this is where you can come and actually get alcohol within game, and you can get your drinking up, so you can withstand being drunk for quite a considerable amount of time. I remember back in the original Everquest too, when the game first came out, man, raiding while you were drunk was almost nearly impossible. It was a wipe almost every time. So that's something that you want to avoid. But yeah, here you can get most of anything that you need. I've got food on the tables. I got a little kind of bar going here, sitting stools for people to sit down. I'm going to put some dancers in here. It should turn out quite well. So we'll go ahead here and go to the teleportation pad again, and we will go to the Royal Church of the Gods. Now, this right here is basically a worship area for the deities within Norath themselves. I've got virtually almost every deity table out here. Though unfortunately you're not able to use them, they're mostly for decoration. You can only use a deity altar in your own home as far as I'm aware, but this is kind of shows you the different deities that are in the game. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool. And it looks like an arboretum with trees and everything in here, so it kind of makes it look woodly. So we'll go ahead here and we'll go to the war room. Now the war room basically is where when we used to RP, we used to come to and plan out our courses of our adventures. And typically the leader would just be here, and we would plan out and do our role play. So one thing that I did enjoy, and I still do. But yeah, this is sort of like my home away from home. I kind of come here, since I'm the only member in the guild right now, I kind of come here to relax and just get away from everybody and just unwind. So we'll go ahead here and go to the Atonica Refuge. Now, I broke out into the lands of Atonica through the Tier 4 Guild Hall. You can do it through Tier 3 in most of the guild halls. It is a full Atonica with a few barriers, but not too bad. You can go anywhere. You can fall through the earth, so you have to be very, very careful. If you come on down here, you can go down to the beach. This is a very lovely area, and you can watch the sunset, and it's quite breathtaking. Sometimes I will come out here and I will just stand and watch the sunset, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Sometimes the wind will be up and you can see the leaves of the trees sway, and it just kind of makes you feel like you're actually here. So it's kind of cool, and I kind of recommend anybody on the Antonio Bale server to come on in and check a look at it. It's my guild hall is open to anybody to come in and take a look, and you can use the teleportation pads. It's quite a nice, place to be. You can have some adventures out here. Now, if we go directly over here to the castle entrance, here we go. We are back to the beginning. So, kind of a short tour, but hey, that's my guild hall, all in a crunch. The guild hall is massively large. I still have quite a number of rooms to decorate, but I'm trying to keep the count of items in the guild hall down to a minimum to reduce lag, and to kind of make it kind of appealing for everybody just to come and take a look. But that's all the time we have for the guild tour here of NightStalker Guild Hall. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me for this brief moment in time, and thanks for subscribing to our channel. I look forward to more Everquest, instant zones and raids with you guys. So, as again, thank you very much. Take care, be safe, and always remember, game and game hard. Bye, everybody.